And here we are at Garvey Oval. It is the under-15s boys grand final between the Hawthorn Citz and the Templestowe under-15s. Big game set, 9:45 a.m. first bounce. Paul Sebastiani with you. Umpire Dons de Sharon up in the air, and we're underway. So it'll be Hawthorn kicking to the left of screen, Templestowe to the right. So Hawthorn with the first clearance up towards half forward. Scrubby ball early. It's going to be like that with these conditions. Muddy ground, a little bit of rain about. Hopefully it holds off. But towards centre wing, Templestowe, they're going to get a free kick early paid. So Davies, short kick out wide. He's got options. And Boston in front of the interchange gate. So interesting to note in the home and away season, it was Templestowe who did finish on top of the ladder, Hawthorn fourth. And these two teams now play off in the grand final. So driving ball up towards centre wing. Boston went up, off hands, boundary line. Could win out. It might be sanctuary there for the Hawks. So still tight roping over the boundary line. Eventually it goes over and we'll have it tossed in. So be interesting to see how both these young teams play the conditions. Looks like it's going to be a pretty tough contested brand of football between these two young teams. So from centre wing, bursting his way through trouble for Templestowe is Yanidis. Gets it up towards half forward, and it's Templestowe. We get the first inside 50, snap around the body, up towards the top of the goal square. It's around about 35 metres out from the Templestowe goal. They get the first inside 50 of the game. So territory battle, especially in these conditions, is going to be critical to either team's chances. Ball bobbling around about at half forward for Templestowe. Kick comes out, look out, good intercept, or nearly an intercept. Hawthorn are potentially going to go back the other way. Smith, the middle of the ground. It was well picked up there, though, by Mulder. He gets it up towards centre half forward for Templestowe, who have done pretty much all the attacking in the first handful of minutes here. Ball continues to be in dispute, trying to barge his way through trouble of the stoppage was Condi, and the umpire's called a free kick on the plate. And it looks like it will come back to Condi. It will indeed at true centre half forward. So he goes with a high ball inside forward 50. Is this off hands? It is. Front of the contest. Who's front and centre? Stacks on the pill. Ball emerges out the back of the stoppage, and Hawthorn get a rebound 50 up towards the centre of the ground, but well set up behind the ball. Is Jenkins. Doesn't waste any time. Comes out wide with the kick. Got a couple of targets there. One of those was Wagner Smith. Picked up the ball, a low darting ball inside forward 50 towards the top of the square, around about 25 metres out. Another tackle inside forward 50 for Templestowe. Snap around the body, an early shot on goal from Raba. It's across and just to the near side. So first score of the game in the under-15s granny. It's a behind to Templestowe. One behind 1 point to Hawthorn yet to score, and they'll transfer play towards the outer side. Pack of players go up from the back of the contest. Breen wasn't able to take it. They shark a handball out. Davies was around there for Hawthorn. He's been lively early in the contest. Charles coming up from the forward line to meet the football, and it's Hawthorn who go inside forward 50 to around about 35 metres out. Abbott did really well to force his opponent under the ball. A kick forward, and it is over the boundary line and out of play, and the umpire is going to call for a throw-in. So sharp transition there from Hawthorn, something the young Templestowe defence will need to be wary of. With slick ball movement, especially in these conditions. From the throw-in. Okay, ball in dispute yet again. It's tough to really gain a clean possession in this passage of play. Ball bobbling around, eventually goes through for a behind. So scores level on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. So let's let's see what Templestowe can manage from this kick in. They've got a couple of numbers out the back here if they can rebound fast, and they do indeed. And it's a foot race now. Raba is really well tackled. Umpire called play on. So Hawthorn, they've got a few out numbers here though, but doing really well to intercept the ball was Bagner Smith. Goes long towards forward 50. Ball will trickle out and go over the boundary line and out of play. And that'll give us time to go through the sponsors for the day. The instant replay brought by Catapult. Goal of the day by Yarrabeen Golf Club. Mark of the day, the Seafood Station. And Best on Ground is brought to you by Baker Bud. So we'll go through all those during this under-15s grand final. And at the moment it's Templestowe who are inside forward 50. And the umpire's hovering. He's going to call holding the ball. A defensive free kick going the way of the Citz. So full back. See what they can conjure up. Using the outer side of the ground now. It looks like that's going to be a staple for them in this game. But the kick is intercepted and chopped off by Baldock. So with that trusty left boot of his, he pumps it up towards the top of the goal square. Off hands, well done defensively by the Citz. It's in a dangerous area. Umpire's caught holding the ball. An early free kick. Deep inside forward 50. So looks like the resulting free kick is going to go the way of Tom. Mustafa Tom. He's missed from 15 out on a slight angle. That's a let off for the Citz. So 2 behind's 2 points, 1 behind 1 point. So again, driving ball. They look like they're going to go long outside from fullback on most occasions during this game, Hawthorn. And here comes that rebound that we've seen from him in the early parts of this game. Abbott out the back. Great mark. 40 metres out, pretty much directly in front. Slick transition from Hawthorn. And Abbott isolated up forward. Is able to take the mark one-on-one. He's kicked 19 goals for the season heading into this grand final. Goal number 20 would come up at a critical stage, and it had put the Citizens in front with a straight kick. It's a kick, it's out to the right. Does it want to work its way back? It doesn't. Scores level 2 behinds apiece. Around about 15 and a half minutes to go in this term. But Abbott goes up, another contested mark. Doesn't waste any time. Goes with a low darting ball inside 50. It's chopped off though. So Templestowe trying to relieve a little bit of pressure. Kick off hands, back to Smith, went up. May have been a marking infringement. Umpire said it was legal. Right in front of us in the call position. Breen had his kick smothered. Back to Smith, went in there. Small kick up the line. They've got the numbers here. A 4-on-2 in their favour, Hawthorn. A couple of players go back with the flight. Those two Templestowe defenders got in the way of each other. Try to manufacture a kick off the ground. Abbott was hovering around the contest. Breen went in there to try to cause the smother, and this ball is probably going to come back inside forward 50. It is. Charles. Low darting ball towards Abbott, just over his head. So Templestowe get a little bit of rebound across half back. Was fumbling at a critical stage was Knight. Sharked out the handball. Downing. Templestowe, they're under siege here at the moment. It's really hotly contested ball. They cause a turnover though, Hawthorn. Morrison with a snap up towards the top of the square. And the umpire's called a free kick for a hold deep in the last line of defence. So free kick will be taken by Sammy Rees. And he's got a couple of options out wide. It's a 2-on-2 though. Can they get the mark? No. Intercept caused by Downing. He goes up and follows his own football. Just worried out of it though. And it's good forward pressure though from Breen. He's been involved in a few passages of play during this inside 50 for the Citizens, and they will get another stoppage inside their front half. So Rucks go at it. Templestowe get the rebound 50. Is that out of bounds on the full? It is indeed. So it's good early pressure from Hawthorn continues. Charles with a low darting ball inside. Mark was dropped by Kaleem. And this time for Templestowe, it's Budge who gets the clearing kick. It's chopped off though, Downing again. High ball inside, forward 50, and there's Abbott. There's a dangerous one up forward for Hawthorn, and he'll have a resulting shot at goal. 25 metres out slide angle is for the first goal of the game. Scores level at the moment. So Charlie Abbott, slide angle, no problems for him. So Charlie Abbott with the first of the day on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. 1-8 plays 2 behinds, 2 points. It's Hawthorn who take an early lead. So Cheppy up in the ruck against Edwards. It's Edwards who wins it down. Ball goes back inside, forward 50 for the Citizens. Breen was there trying to put on some pressure, but it's Templestowe who got a rebound off half back. Kick out towards centre wing. Great body work from Edwards to force his opponent under the ball. And Edwards can drive this ball inside, forward 50, off hands, around about 25 metres out, 35 metres out from goal. Morrison stacks on the ball. Trying to kick the ball off the deck was Garlick, but the umpires plucked out a free kick. And it'll go the way of Templestowe. Kick up towards half back. It's off hands. Tom was in there. Clearing kick forward from Cheppy up towards centre wing. Sterry tried to hunt the ball down. Let's see if they can gain some territory here. It's been all Hawthorn in the last 10 minutes. Off hands. They look like they're going to go back inside forward 50 again. So Templestowe do cause the intercept. It's a big hit from Breen by the looks of it on his opponent, much to the chagrin of his teammates. And we'll get a ball in. So plenty of plays around this ball. It's Hawthorn who are going to win the clearance again, though. This time it's through De Cruz and Abbott again. Big mark from the number 36, and he'll go back and line up for his second shot, or his second goal of the game. Is to give Hawthorn a nice little early buffer if he could kick this. 45 metres out, slide ankle. Does it want to work its way back? Is it going to get the distance? It's off hands on the goal line and through. Rush through. So 1-3-9 to 2 behinds, 2 points. It's Hawthorn who lead it early on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. So high ball from the kick in up towards half back. Abbott just couldn't take the mark. It's back inside forward 50. Umpire's called a push. Free kick will go the way of Templestowe. So swinging the ball out wide there was Budge. And then Luke Budge, in fact, goes up further afield, intercept Edwards. And he's called for holding the ball though. So Goal. Driving ball out wide. Let's see if Templestowe can gain a little bit of territory here. They're across half forward. They trail 139 to 2 behinds 2 points. And the umpire's plucked out a free kick for a high tackle. Go the way of Hawthorn. This time it's Canes. So they've done this part of the game quite well. Hawthorn, their transition off half back, and they get a mark here too. Great mark from De Cruz. Went up and plucked it out of the air. He goes inside forward 50. The target was Abbott. Just fell short of him. They could get out the back here though, Hawthorn. They've got numbers. It'll step up towards the top of the square, and it's floated through. So slick bit of transition work, and Hawthorn gets it second. 2-3-15 to 2 behinds 2 points. It's a fast start here to the citizens on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. So back underway in the middle. Cheppy and Edwards to resume their battle in the ruck. Trying to kick the ball off the deck there was Condi, and the umpire has been a bit whistle friendly in the last few minutes, but the free kicks have been there. It looks like Mulder on the outer side will take it. Centre wing drives this ball up towards half forward. A couple of leapers up from the back there, fell out the back of the contest. It's at around about 65 metres out from the Templestowe goal. So ball sent back towards the guts. Let's see if Templestowe can potentially get that ball back inside 50. They can't. Davies was there for Hawthorn. Handball from Breen. And Davies just trying to shun his opponent under the football. Coming out to meet it was Garlick. He snapped it round the body inside forward 50. Abbott was a target. Davies was lurking. He was the previous goal kicker for Hawthorn. And now it's a foot race towards half forward. The 2-1-3 in favour of Templestowe, but it looks like it's Hawthorn who are going to win out. Sanctuary at the boundary line. And we'll have it tossed in. So, from the restart, ball fell short of either ruck. Cheppy went in there, just extracted it. Was tackled as soon as he won it. Maybe holding the ball up. High said play on. Kicked off the deck. Sterry. So, trying to spin his way through trouble was De Cruz. Ball works its way back up towards half forward and trickles over the boundary line and out of play. So, they've got even numbers around the contest. That ball could have flown anywhere. Couple of Templestowe bodies get in the way, but it's Hawthorn who win the clearance up towards half forward. Really good pick up and handball inside from Hoth. And it's Breen who ends up collecting the ball. Snap around the body. Abbott. Templestowe again. Their back half has been under siege. Can they get a mark across centre half forward? Jenkins was up. Trying to slap the ball forward was Condi. Did so to good effect. Snap around the body from Joel Budge. Works its way up towards centre wing. Sterry's in there trying to lay a tackle. He did. So, okay, there's about 7 or 8 players following this ball, and Breen, he wasn't able to pick it up because of these slippery conditions, and now they play a little bit of soccer here, Hawthorn. They get it up towards half forward. They lead it by 13 points. Can they snag a goal late in this first term? They can't. Not through that passage of play. Templestowe get the clearer kick up towards centre wing. Big pack of players go up. It's off hands. Looks like Kaleem would be happy to see that over the boundary line if he can. No, it just stays alive. Budge. Snap forward. It's chopped off. And Citizens getting numbers back in defence. They've done this really well in the first term. Ball up towards half forward. Just being worried out of it was Wagner Smith. Umpire hovers around. We'll have it tossed up centre half forward for Hawthorn. 2-3-15 to 2 behinds, 2 points on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. The Yarra Junior Football League under 15 boys grand final. So this clearing kick back up towards centre wing. A lot of the play's been up here for the last handful of minutes. Neither team really able to win clear field territory. Ball in neutral territory at the minute. So we tick down to just under 3 minutes remaining in this first term. And trying to burst his way through the stoppage was Edwards. Had his kick well smothered and will have it tossed in. So we creep closer to quarter time here at Garvey Oval. It's Hawthorn who have pretty much had all the field territory in this first term. A little bit fumbly there at a critical stage was Curry. Turnover occurs up towards half forward. Big pack of players go up for it. Comes out the back of the contest. It's back inside forward 50. Davies is lurking there again. It's already kicked a goal, the young man. And that ball trickles and lobs itself over the boundary line. We'll have it tossed in. Under 2 minutes to go now. Minute 50 to be precise. So, again, Cheppy and Edwards do battle in the ruck. It's been a good battle so far. Extracting the ball was Smith. It's hovering around about 35 metres out from goal. Kick up towards the top of the square from De Cruz. It's off hands. Davies lurking again. He goes off the deck. It's saved right on the line. Bit of goalkeeper action, but Abbott picked it up and his shot is near side. Safe to say, Hawthorn's peppering away early in this contest. They've got the better of it on the scoreboard thus far, but you'd think for all the field territory and domination they've had in this quarter, probably Templestowe have been lucky to get away with only a 14-point deficit as the rain starts to just pick up a little bit here at Garvey Oval. It's going to make conditions, if they're not already difficult out there, the muddy deck, it's going to make it all the more difficult. So, ball on the outer side. Cheppy and Edwards to do battle in the ruck. Cheppy is in and under trying to extract the football out, wasn't able to. To Cruz. It's been slung onto the ball now. And the boundary line is going to beat the ball here. We'll have it tossed in outer side as we tick closer to quarter time. That should just about do it here for the first term. Umpire tosses this one in, and there is the siren for quarter time here. The under 15 boys Yarra Junior Football League Grand Final between Hawthorn and Templestowe. It is Hawthorn which carries a 2-4-16 to 2 behinds, 2 points lead on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. The goal kickers in that term, there are only 2 of them. Charlie Abbott, who looks dangerous up forward, has kicked the sole goal. He kicked the first of the game. Daniel Davies with a sharp snap later in that quarter gave the Citizens a 2-goal buffer. So as we head into quarter time, it's the Citizens 2-4-16 to Templestowe, 2 behind.
Everyone, Helen from Game Face here, and I'm visiting Proven's Timber and Hardware today in Clifton Hill. 3rd generation owned by the Rosenberg family, Proven's is where you can come for all your extension and renovation needs.
So my name's Marnie Rosenberg. My brother and I, Jared, run the business here at Proven's Minor 10 with our dad, Barry. So my grandfather bought the business in 1966 and now we're 3rd generation, and yeah, we're serving the community, and Proven's has been around for over 100 years. We're super lucky. Most of our customers are extremely loyal, so we get return customers all the time. We do get customers who are doing their own renovations, so we do support the local community with DIYs. We are predominantly a trade business, but we love our local community and servicing them for all their flooring, your decking, your cladding, your mouldings, door handles, everything to do with the whole of house. We're running a cat promotion, so all the cat workwear, clothing and accessories. Spend $100 in a transaction and you go into the draw to win a $500 prize pack of boots, clothes, hats, everything. So it's a really good prize and it's running till the 10th of July. I think for us it's the feedback from the customers that they're watching their son play football on a live stream and they said, "Oh, I saw you on the live stream," and it's fantastic to see that the community recognises us as a local community business and can see us that we're giving back to the community that we support as well. Get your game face on.
Here at Woodards Manningham, we love supporting our local community. Supporting the Yarra Junior Football League, we give you, the community, the best service possible. We have created a special offer for all our YJFL families. Simply quote YJFL to our property management team and we'll happily give you the first 3 months of your property managed for free. That's right, no management fees for 3 months on your investment property. Call us today, Woodards Manningham, 9842 1188.
Everyone knows Australia has 4 big banks. But there's another big bank snapping at their heels. It's been around for over 160 years, has 1.9 million customers nationwide who bank in branch, online or with their mobile app, and is regularly voted one of Australia's most trusted brands. Who is this bank that has everyone's attention? Welcome to Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
Welcome back to Garvey Oval in his second quarter action, about to get underway here in the Yarra Junior Football League Grand Final between the Hawthorn Citz and the Templestowe under-15 boys. It's the Citz who have bridged out to a 14-point lead as we get underway here in the second term. Paul Sebastiani here with you. 2-4-16, Hawthorn to 2 behind, 2 points on the Community Bank, Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. So, from the restart, looks like it's Templestowe who are going to go inside forward 50 early. They need to get some field territory early in this term. It was pretty much all one-way traffic in the opening quarter in favour of Hawthorn. So, Templestowe go inside forward 50 this time, and now Hawthorn's defence is caught into action. Goes back outside forward 50. So, Baldock was just worried out of it there. Handball out wide to Chappell. Had his kick smothered. Went back in there to try to pick it up. It's a turnover though. Templestowe inside forward 50. Or towards forward 50. Offhand, Sterry. His kicks out of bounds on the full. So, long ball up the line. It's going to hover near the line. So, Davies hovering around the football here for Hawthorn. Been thrown on the ball there. He was lively up forward for Hawthorn. Big bump there. And it was Somerville who came through. And I think being wrapped up and being slung in the tackle there was Jack Graham. So he'll take the resulting free kick. Waste no time, goes up the line. Abbott the target, off hands, went back in there to fetch the football. His kick up towards the line. Templestowe players want insufficient intent, but umpire's going to call for a throw-in. So right in front of the interchange gate here for Hawthorn. Umpire tosses it in. Edwards got front spot at the ruck contest. Again, that real tight tussle around the contest continues. Davies was in there. It's hovering around the outside of the contest. Umpire calls for a ball up. So a stoppage in pretty much neutral territory. Maybe just the attacking side of the wing for Hawthorn. They lead at 2-4-16 to Templestowe. 2 behinds, 2 points. So let's see what Templestowe can manufacture from this stoppage. Handball out from Smith. So ball works its way now towards the outer side. Templestowe, let's see if they can garner up some inside forward 50 action. Sterry marks outer side at half forward. Goes with the ball up towards forward 50. Off hands. Vlahopoulos was in there. Boundary line may win out. Ball works its way up to around about 25 metres out from goal. Kick off the deck is going to go over the boundary line and out of play from Smolders. And we'll have it tossed in. So Cheppy and Edwards. Sterry got the handball out. Shot towards goal was smothered though. Edwards hovering around the outside of the contest here. Ball in dispute at the moment. Umpire hovering and looking and says, I'll ball it up. 30 metres out from the Templestowe goal. Cheppy went up, won the ruck contest. Sterry maybe take it without it. So it's a high ball up towards the top of the square. Good luck marking that. They all sit under it. Off hands, Breen was wrapped up, maybe pushed in the back. Crowd wanted ball, clearing kick. It's a rebound 50 now for Hawthorn in a foot race. Yanidis, one possession of the ball. Smart little kick forward as well towards the advantage of his teammate in Baldock. They get the handball working out. Davies with the tackle, well done. Causes the throw in. So no change to the quarter-to-time scoreboard. 2-4 plays 2 behinds. It's Hawthorn who lead it. It was just plucked it out the ruck. Fed off the handball. Too easy there. Scanlon was wrapped up as soon as he won it. And Templestowe with a little bit of momentum can drive it up towards half forward. That's exactly what they do. Joel Budge, high ball inside forward 50. Can they get a mark? They can't. It's around about 25 metres out from goal. Handball, Sterry went back in there to try to win possession back. A high up and under kick. 35 metres out from goal. Sterry with a kick forward. Budge was in there. Try to tap it to his advantage. Off hands, Breen took the mark. Call to go, it was off hands. So, pack of players go in there, and the umpire is called high. So, check who that player down is for Hawthorn. Looks like it's Rory Smith. It's a bit of a head clash there. So, stoppage on play for the time being. Looks like young Smith will make his way from the ground in the hands of the trainer. So, free kick will go the way of Hawthorn. It'll be Charles to take it. Drives this ball up towards half forward. Big pack of players go up. Breen involved there again. Gets his kick forward. It's inside forward 50 for Hawthorn. Off hands. 45 metres out from the Hawthorn goal. Abbott in there. Just stole it off them all. Got the handball out. Davies. His banana up towards the top of the goal square. Getting back in the last line of defence. Taking an important intercept mark. He's Luke Budge. And he can get Templestowe moving across half back here. They work it up towards centre wing, and they've got numbers out the back. If it sits up, they're in business. Lahopoulos, kick up towards half forward. Raba tried to get the ball out wide, but it's the Hawthorn defence which stands tall yet again. So, Breen has been involved. A fair few passages of play during this term. Templestowe, Cheppy just had to get that ball forward. So, little 1-2 there, well done. Breen had his kick smothered. There are about 3 Templestowe fellas who just besieged upon him and calls the smother. So, ball back into the middle. And this time it's Baldock with the intercept mark. With a loping left foot kick comes towards the broadcast side, and they've got a 2-on-1 in favour here, Templestowe, and they can go inside forward 50, long ball up towards the top of the square. It's all Hawthorn though back here. The sweeper roll to good effect, but that's going to be turned straight back over. Joel Budge, driving ball inside forward 50, do they get the mark? It's off hands, Kent. Drop the mark, and the ball works its way out wide, and we'll have it tossed in. So, again, no change to the scoreboard from quarter time. The community-backed Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard reads Hawthorn 2-4-16, Templestowe 2 behinds 2 points. Cheppy won the tap down from the stoppage, and it's a bit going on here across half forward. There's a free kick that's going to be paid to Templestowe. So Joel Budge just pops this one up towards around about 35 metres out. It's chopped off though. Edwards getting back, playing the defensive duties. So, again, plenty going on across here. Budge getting involved. And we'll have it tossed in. Budge and Chappell just sharing a few words to each other. Sure we'll see plenty of that during this grand final. It's 2 young teams going at it. It's all been in a competitive spirit so far. So Templestowe, let's see what they can manufacture from this passage of play. Budge. Luke Budge, that is. Inside forward 50. Off hands. This time it's Canes with the clearing kick for Hawthorn up towards centre wing. Sliding in there for Templestowe is Tom. Had to go back in there to try to win possession. Mulder. Tom back in there again. Breen is around the football for Hawthorn as well. Went back in there, later bump, try to win possession back. Ball in dispute again, and the umpire's going to call for a stoppage. So just the attacking side of the wing for Templestowe. It's been a scoreless quarter so far. This time it's Edwards with a big slap forward. Davies in there again. And they hover around the football here. And we'll have it tossed up, being wrapped up as soon as he won it was Mulder. So Sheppy and Edwards in the ruck again. Davies, the handball out to Breen, and another clearance for him. Goes up towards half forward, out the back of the contest. Towards the back pocket. Templestowe happy to see this over the boundary line and out of play. We'll have it tossed in. So James Breen, he's had a handful of clearances in this one. He's been one of the better players on the ground for Hawthorn, been able to win plenty of field territory for them, especially in these conditions. So umpire hovers, you've got to call holding the ball. So looked like it was Joel Budge who tried to burst his way through the stoppage and was wrapped up as soon as he did so. And it'll be William Boston to extend this margin out. 30 metres out. Slight angle, and that kick is trying to work its way back. Has it? It has indeed. So Boston gets his first. And it's a 20-point lead now to the Citz. 3-4-22 to 2 behind, 2 points on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. Great bit of forward pressure from William Boston. Gets a tackle inside 50, rewarded for his effort. And is able to slot the third of the day for Hawthorn. And we've got a whistle on the play here. Yeah. A few in the crowd calling for the 666 rule to be put in place here. The umpires blew the whistle, but it was, looks like it was Morrison who was out of position. So he's going to have to wriggle his way up towards the forward line now as play gets back underway. Umpires sorted all that out. Breen, handball out. Now it's Hawthorn who are going to win the clearance again. Edwards, driving ball up towards Davies. So he goes up towards forward 50. This time it's Templestowe spiral outside defensive 50. Sterry in pursuit of the ball. Tried to tap it out in front of himself. Was just bumped off the footy by Gonzalez. It's all on the outer side here. Sterry trying to get involved again, and the umpire's called holding the ball. It was Joel Budge who's wrapped up again. He's been under plenty of pressure. Probably one of the better players for Templestowe. He's been well quelled in this game. So Abbott getting involved there, getting possession of the ball, being wrapped up immediately. Abbott went in there to try to win possession back. It's really fiercely contestable. There's about 12 players around this one, and the umpire's going to call for a stoppage. So 3-4-22 to 2 behind, 2 points. Hawthorn lead it from the restart. Looked like it was Mulder who was slung off the ball as he tried to get the handball away. This time it's going to be Hawthorn who go towards forward 50. Chappell was getting involved. It's around about 35 metres out from the Hawthorn goal. But Bud just hacked it off the ground towards the middle of the ground. He's in there laying a tackle, the young man, and we'll have it tossed up. Just the attacking side of the centre square for Templestowe. They're yet to kick a goal in this game. They've threatened early in this second term. Cheppy, one possession, got wrapped up by the arm, and he's out holding the ball. No, umpire said no prior. We'll have it tossed up. So Cheppy and Edwards to go up again. Edwards just won the tap. Breen hovering around the outside of the contest. Handball comes out. This time towards Charles. Abbott just trying to barge his way through trouble. Just got the kick away. So it's Templestowe though this time. Through Joel Budge, who tried to slap it forward. Hawthorn gained territory inside forward 50 though, but picking it up and doing really well is Mulder. He works it out wide. It's a good kick too, and now Templestowe can build through centre wing. So go inside with the kick. It's okay. Yanidis doesn't waste any time with the ball. Goes up towards half forward. Kick. His intended target was Cheppy. He's going to go back in there and win possession. Handball over the top is chopped off. Davies lurking around the back of the contest. He's in there again, just paddling the ball out. So cross centre half forward for Hawthorn. Clearing kick from Mulder out wide. Luke Budge, handball over the top. Wagner Smith gets a kick forward, and now Templestowe can rebound off centre wing. Wagner Smith gets around his opponent, does really well. Low darting ball inside forward 50 is a good one. Joel Budge takes the mark, wastes no time, plays on, goes up towards the forward pocket, and Sterry comes out, takes the mark. It's looked a lively target up forward as Callum Sterry. This is a very tight angle from about 30 to 35 metres out. So Sterry trots in, and that kick up towards the goal square is going to be out of bounds on the full. So the Citizens hold on to their 20-point lead. 5 minutes 40 to go in this second term. Sterry back in there again, in and under. Looks like he's going to receive the handball. Tried to hack it off the ground. And Citz called into defensive duty. Helping it over the line was the Crews, who got involved earlier in this term and throughout stages of the first quarter. Showed his aerial presence with a big contested mark during the first term. So from the restart, Edwards won front spot at the ruck contest. Cheppy went back in there. Ended up winning possession, but then was dispossessed immediately. And ball in dispute across the line, and we'll have it tossed in again. Another throw in from pretty much the exact spot we did it from about 30 seconds ago. So Edwards again, front spot at the ruck contest. Cleary kick, another rebound, 50 for Hawthorn. But this time it's going to be Templestowe who win possession back and go back inside forward 50. Tom just had his kick smother, went back in there, tried to lay the tackle. Edwards got around his opponent. Hurried kick forward. I think it was Luke Budge, or yeah, it was Luke Budge who was taken high. Doesn't waste any time with the ball. Goes up towards half forward. And Templestowe look like they're going to lock this in their forward half. They do indeed. So just under 4 minutes to go in the under 15 boys grand final here at Garvey Oval. In the second term, we creep closer towards half time. Hawthorn have been able to extend their margin out to 20 points from quarter time. So we'll have a ball up here across centre wing. Abbott working his way up the ground. Looks like he's nominated for the ruck duties. He has indeed. He won the tap. Tom looks like he's going to win possession of the ball. Got a grubby little kick forward, was okay. Agnes Smith, his kick up towards around about 35 metres out off hands. So they're trying to get involved here, Templestowe. Kent was in there, couldn't win possession of the ball to around about 40 metres out. Joel Budge going back, takes the mark, and he says he's going to go back and have a shot. So Budge, high ball up towards the top of the square. Do they get a mark on the line? They do. It's Will Kent. And to say Templestowe need this before half-time is an understatement. So 2.5 minutes gone on the tightest of angles. Will Kent, is he going to go around the body, the banana? He is. And he's got it. A little bit of momentum creeps back for Templestowe just in the shadows of half-time. 3-4-22 Hawthorn to Templestowe 1-2-8. All that on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. And that's definitely going to go down as one of the goals of the day for Yarrabeen Golf Club. A lovely snap from the pocket. Beautiful set shot, the banana. I think that's something all Aussie rules players are now learning to do with great aplomb. And Will Kent was no exception there, and trying to boot it in midair was Callum. Couldn't win the clearance though. Bud trying to get involved for Templestowe. He's in pursuit of his opponent. That was Callum. Umpire call play on. So Joel Budge just slapping the ball forward. To win possession. Edwards just worked off the ball. Tom in there, picked it up, tackled immediately. And the umpire's called a throw. Free kick will go the way of Edwards. Been lively in this term, and Tom had his kick well smothered. To the applause of the Templestowe fans and his teammates. Those are the defensive duties that are going to get Templestowe back into this one. So 3-4-22 to 1-2-8. Half-time is bearing down upon us. So ball in dispute across the wing here. You can hear the umpire call play on. Joel Budge was in there. Breen chasing after the football for Hawthorn. Tom was in there, pushed his opponent in the back. Free kick going the way of Hawthorn. They waste no time. De Cruz up towards half forward. Templestowe nearly went out. This time it's Knight. Had to beat about two of them. Kick back up towards the middle. Hot football to be won. Cheppy tried to hack it off the ground. Missed the ball though. And there's the siren for half time. In what has been a hotly contested under-15 boys grand final between Hawthorn and Templestowe. It's Hawthorn who carry a 14-point lead coming into half-time. 3-4-22 to Templestowe, 1-2-8 on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. So, goal kickers to half-time.
Hi everyone, Helen from Game Face here, and I'm visiting Proven's Timber and Hardware today in Clifton Hill. Third generation owned by the Rosenberg family, Proven's is where you can come for all your extension and renovation needs.
So my name's Marnie Rosenberg. My brother and I, Jared, run the business here at Proven's Minor 10 with our dad, Barry. So my grandfather bought the business in 1966, and now we're third generation, and yeah, we're serving the community, and Proven's has been around for over 100 years. We're super lucky. Most of our customers are extremely loyal, so we get return customers all the time. We do get customers who are doing their own renovations, so we do support the local community with DIYs. We are predominantly a trade business, but we love our local community and servicing them for all their flooring, your decking, your cladding, your mouldings, door handles, everything to do with the whole of house. We're running a cat promotion, so all the cat workwear, clothing and accessories. Spend $100 in a transaction and you go into the draw to win a $500 prize pack of boots, clothes, hats, everything. So it's a really good prize and it's running till the 10th of July. I think for us it's the feedback from the customers that they're watching their son play football on a live stream and they said, "Oh, I saw you on the live stream," and it's fantastic to see that the community recognises us as a local community business and can see us that we're giving back to the community that we support as well. Get your game face on.
Here at Woodards Manningham, we love supporting our local community. Supporting the Yarra Junior Football League, we give you, the community, the best service possible. We have created a special offer for all our YJFL families. Simply quote YJFL to our property management team and we'll happily give you the first 3 months of your property managed for free. That's right, no management fees for 3 months on your investment property. Call us today, Woodards Manningham, 9842 1188.
Everyone knows Australia has 4 big banks. But there's another big bank snapping at their heels. It's been around for over 160 years, has 1.9 million customers nationwide who bank in branch, online or with their mobile app, and is regularly voted one of Australia's most trusted brands. Who is this bank that has everyone's attention? Welcome to Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
So that kick had to be taken back through the goal square. It ended up being taken through the behind, so it's been called a behind. So 139 now, Templestowe. Hawthorn 4-4-28. So ball up towards centre half back. De Cruz just bounced away from him at a critical stage. Breen went in there, laid a tackle, but he got his opponent high. Condi to take the resulting free kick. So he's looking for targets inside forward 50. Has to go short. Bites off a short one. That's okay. So Archie Wagner-Smith goes with a low ball inside forward 50. It's a good kick as well. And Budge comes out, takes a mark on his chest. And he'll go back from around about 40 metres out, pretty much directly in front, to try to wrestle this margin back for Templestowe. So Budge, his kick is just going to fade out to the right. It's not going to make the distance, and a mark. 15 metres out. So Hugh Curry. Tough angle. Is he going to go the drop punt? Looks like he is. And the kick has sailed through. So Curry gets one back for Templestowe. And the margin is bridged back to 13 points, 4-4-28 to 2-3-15. All that brought to you by the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard here at Garvey Oval. So Templestowe just wrestling back a little bit of momentum in that 5-minute patch. So ball back in the middle. Let's see who can win this critical clearance. Budge slung as he handballed the footy away. Ball up towards centre wing. So Chappell was involved there for Hawthorn, and the umpire gets involved there and says, I'll ball this one up outer side here at Garvey Oval. Smack bank centre wing. So Joel Budge hovering around the football for Templestowe is going to be an important player. Speaking of which, Davies was wrapped up immediately. And Tom will get the free kick across half back. So he drives this ball up towards centre wing. This time it's Jack Downing who gets involved, takes the intercept mark, drives this ball back up from whence it came. Tom went up. De Cruz was there as well. Davies hovering around the football again. He's in there laying a tackle. De Cruz is as well. And the Citizens get a ball up. So De Cruz went up in the ruck. Ball tapped forward. Maybe taken without the ball was Yanidis. Umpire said it was all legal. So, and that's definitely holding the ball. Try to take on the tackler. Free kick will go the way of Edwards. He's been very good in the ruck. He kicks this one up towards a forward pocket, off hands out the back of the contest. A little hairball inside from Boston. Good defensive pressure and holding the ball. Free kick. Archer Condi getting involved again. He's had a bit of it in this third term. Getting involved with his defensive duties. So from the back pocket, drives this one to a contest up towards half back. It's out the back of the contest. Handball was sharked by Morrison. But it's going to be Templestowe who calls a turnover. So kick up towards the middle of the ground. Kent, he was a goal kicker late in the second term. Just wasn't able to win clean possession. And now Hawthorn go back the other way. Abbott sitting underneath them. Davies, his handball was chopped off. Back into the middle. Important ball to be won here. Edwards does really well. Drives it back inside forward 50. Davies is lurking around the contest. Chappell tries to keep it out in front of himself. Ball right across the boundary line here. Davies is in there. cleverly got his way through trouble. Kick up towards the top of the goal square. Wagner Smith, that's a good juggling mark. Had to be composed and strong under pressure, and he was. His kick's a wobbly one, though. Straight down the throat of Chappell. And he can reload Hawthorn. So his kick just skews off the inside of his boot. Cheppy. Joel Budge with a clearing kick. Up towards half forward. Pressure really on in this contest. Tom gets a clearing ball for Templestowe up towards centre wing. Gall was in there. May have been held without it. He was. He'll get the resulting free kick. So momentum building now for Templestowe. Gall goes long up towards forward 50. It's off hands. Probably the sanctuary of the boundary line for the Citz. It's right up against the paint. Ball just kept alive, and now the umpire calls for a throw. We'll have it tossed in around about 20 metres out from the Templestowe goal. 4-4-28 to 2-3-15. It's the Citz in front by 13 points. So Edwards getting front spot at the ruck contest, won the tap down. And this ball comes out to around about 35 metres out. Again, neither team really able to win clean possession. It's good forward pressure from the Citz, and they just hack this off the ground, get it up into the middle of the ground. So Wagner Smith winning possession, got his handball inside towards Yanidis, and the umpire's called a throw. And Yanidis has taken possession, and I think it's going to be a 50-metre penalty. So the free kick will go the way of Condi. Another possession for him in this third term. So Condi, his ball out wide. Is that going to just bounce inside the field of play? It is, and we'll get a stoppage inside forward 50 for Templestowe. So another inside forward 50. Reminder that Templestowe finished on top of the table in the home and away season. Hawthorn finishing in fourth, so from the restart, it's off hands. Looks like we'll get another throw in, so we'll do it all again from pretty much exact same spot we did only moments ago. This time it's Cheppy and Edwards in the ruck. Heap of players around the stoppage. Joel Budge is in there. And he's going to get a shot towards goal. It's going to go across the face, almost a mark on the line. Scrubby clearing kick away, out of danger. Pure 1v1. Chappell went in there, laid the tackle. Did really well in a 2-on-1 and just hacked it off the deck. Gets it forward. Wagner Smith, he also hacked it off the deck. Plenty of soccer skills on display at the moment. Breen wrapped up as soon as he won it, got the handball out. Again, the soccer skills are on display up towards centre half forward. Joel Budge gets a kick around the body. They get a mark. They do, Templestowe. Raba. $30 metres out, slight angle. This would get the margin back to within single figures. So Raba, shot towards goal. He's just going to stay out towards the right, and it'll be marked right on the last line by the looks of it, or has it gone through for a behind? No, marked on the last line, so no score. Wagner Smith getting back, another good mark. Setting up the defensive wall for Templestowe. This ball a kick up towards the hot spot off hands. Drop mark there from Curry. The flying shot towards goal is going to sail through. It's Joel Budge. Goal number 37 for the season comes up at the most critical time. He's been the danger man for Templestowe. Arguably been their best on. Margin back to single figures, 4-4-28 to 3-3-21. Templestowe with 2 in a row. It's only a 7-point lead now to Hawthorn on the community-backed Doncaster East at Templestowe Village scoreboard. And it's one of the goals of the day for Yarra Bend Golf Club. Sensational snap from Joel Budge. Goal number 37 for the year for him. Gets his first of the day. And we're back underway in the middle. Gets a handball there, does Budge, and he's brought down in a strong tackle. And looks like the Crew's getting involved there as well. Wraps up his opponent. We'll have it tossed up. So Cheppy winning the tap down. Going back in there to try to win possession for Templestowe. The two number 5s go at it there in Mulder and Charles. And we'll have it tossed up now. Another stoppage in the middle of the deck. Cheppy went up, won the tap. It's going to be the Citz who get the clearing ball. You can hear the umpire call touch play on Abbott. It's clean. His kick inside forward 50. His target was Garlic. Off hands, and this ball's going to come right towards the broadcast side here. A couple of fans getting involved with that one. So right in front of our broadcast position, it'll be Charles. Plays on immediately. Driving ball inside forward 50. Abbott, important mark. So Abbott, the tall timber up front for Hawthorn, he has been a dangerous target. Can he conjure up his second goal of the day at an important time? It's trying to work its way back. It's just out to the left and stays out there for one behind. So 4-5 plays 3-3. Not long to go in this third term. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to be precise. And Templestowe going to drive this ball outside of fullback. Abbott set up. Couldn't take it on the second bite. And it looked like the Cruz had his kick smothered. So, have a throw in with under 2 minutes remaining in this third term. So Edwards probably held without it. Umpire call play on. Somerville was in there for Hawthorn. Ball up towards half forward. Tom getting back for Templestowe. Who's going to be clean in the dying embers of the third term? Ball comes out the back of the contest, up towards the top of the goal square from Boston. Off hands. Garlic was in there. Luke Budge called upon defensively. And Sam Rees, he's happy to see that ball over the boundary line and out of play. A minute remaining in the third term. So Abbott went up in the ruck contest. And ball is almost helped over the boundary line. It is now. Big tackle laid. Umpire calls for it to be tossed in. From the restart, Templestowe win the clearances to a dangerous area. Can they get a mark? Hawthorn, they can. So this ball's going to be played up towards a dangerous area, and all on his lonesome is Hamish Charles. And he'll just wind down the clock now to three-quarter time with a shot on goal. So it's an 8-point margin as we stand. Hamish Charles has kicked 21 goals this season. Kick, it's a high ball up towards the top of the square. It's off hands, and there goes the siren. For three-quarter time here at Garvey Oval, it's Hawthorn holding on to an 8-point lead. 4-5-29 to 3-3-21 on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. So goal kickers for the game. Hawthorn, 2 to Will Boston and 1 each to Daniel Davies and Charlie Abbott. And for Templestowe, The goal kickers, Joel Budge, Hugh Curry and Will Kent, all with singles here to three-quarter time at Garvey Oval. It is the Citz in front by 8 points at three-quarter time of the under-15s grand final of the Yarra Junior Football League. 4-5-29 to 3-3-21.
Hi everyone, Helen from Game Face here, and I'm visiting Proven's Timber and Hardware today in Clifton Hill. Third generation owned by the Rosenberg family, Proven's is where you can come for all your extension and renovation needs.
So my name's Marnie Rosenberg. My brother and I, Jared, run the business here at Proven's Minor 10 with our dad, Barry. So my grandfather bought the business in 1966 and now we're third generation, and yeah, we're serving the community, and Proven's has been around for over 100 years. We're super lucky. Most of our customers are extremely loyal, so we get return customers all the time. We do get customers who are doing their own renovations, so we do support the local community with DIYs. We are predominantly a trade business, but we love our local community and servicing them for all their flooring, your decking, your cladding, your mouldings, door handles, everything to do with the whole of house. We're running a cat promotion, so all the cat workwear, clothing and accessories. Spend $100 in a transaction and you go into the draw to win a $500 prize pack of boots, clothes, hats, everything. So it's a really good prize, and it's running till the 10th of July. I think for us it's the feedback from the customers that they're watching their son play football on a live stream, and they said, "Oh, I saw you on the live stream," and it's fantastic to see that the community recognises us as a local community business and can see us that we're giving back to the community that we support as well. Get your game face on.
Here at Woodards Manningham, we love supporting our local community. Supporting the Yarra Junior Football League, we give you, the community, the best service possible. We have created a special offer for all our YJFL families. Simply quote YJFL to our property management team and we'll happily give you the first 3 months of your property managed for free. That's right, no management fees for 3 months on your investment property. Call us today, Woodards Manningham, 9842 1188.
Everyone knows Australia has 4 big banks. But there's another big bank snapping at their heels. It's been around for over 160 years, has 1.9 million customers nationwide who bank in branch, online or with their mobile app, and is regularly voted one of Australia's most trusted brands. Who is this bank that has everyone's attention? Welcome to Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
We'll just have like a chat through the reckon there'll be... Mate, I reckon who's it? Joel Budge? Yeah. Is he going to go to like a draft or something, or what's he going to do? What's he want to do? Do you reckon he's going to... I reckon he's good enough to.
I don't know. He's not in any hopefully.
He should.
Yeah.
Under 15 boys.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, mate, he's tough at it. Just don't know, mate. Under 15s, mate, how do you know? It's just... So your boys finished on top of the ladder in the home and away season.
Finished fourth.
Finished fourth, yeah. And Hawthorn finished on top, that's right.
Yeah, they won 2 games in a row.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Hello. Test. Test. Test, test. 1, 2, 3.
So Hawthorn on top.
1, 2.
That's right, Hawthorn on top. 14 and 1. Cheers.
Alright.
You know what you do? What I would do is, because you're on that side, I'd swap it, bring it that way, so your microphone's there, so you can hear me out of the other ear. That's the best way to do it. Sweet. Yep, no worries. Welcome back here to Garvey Oval. It's the under-15s boys Yarra Junior Football League Grand Final. Three-quarter time, 4-5-29. The Hawthorn Citz to Templestowe, 3-3-21. Hawthorn finishing on top of the ladder in the home and away season. Templestowe finishing fourth. So Templestowe do carry a little bit of momentum coming into this fourth quarter with the last 2 goals of the game. So that 8-point margin is as close as it's been since pretty much the early parts of the second term and throughout parts of the third term. But Paul Sebastiani here with you, joined as well on special comments in this last quarter by brother of Rayan Baldock, Caden Baldock. Nice to join you. Nice for you to join us, Caden.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, you're an insufferable blues man like myself.
Yes, I am.
Still trying to get over the loss to Collingwood.
Yeah, PTSD comes up a bit a few times.
As Templestowe barge forward now from this stoppage. It's Budge getting the ball up inside forward 50. So Stacks on the pill here at the moment. It's around about 45 metres out from the Templestowe goal. They've got all the momentum coming into this final term. Joel Budge wrapped up as soon as he wins possession. We'll have it tossed in. So the connection with Templestowe, have you played for them as well as a junior too? Are you currently playing for them? Or?
I've played for them since Tackers, back in the under-8s, under-9s days.
Yep.
But my team folded under-15s, now I'm at Banyule.
Okay, very nice. So who are players we can look for that could potentially maybe go to like an under-18s in Oakley, someone like that? Any players you've picked up specifically from this day today, or other players around the league as well that we can keep an eye out for?
Don't really know about. There's this kid in for Richmond in Div 2 who's really good. He's a year younger than all the boys and he just dominates.
Yep.
But in this game, I'd say Joel Budge, number 18, and Josh Mulder, number 5 for Templestowe. They're the boys that they've been good since like their early days as well.
Yeah, I mean it's always hard to pick at this age as well. They're so young, still developing bodies too. You know, whether or not they come on or whether or not they actually want to play footy as a career as well is another thing too. So
yeah, it's true.
So Abbott working the ball up forward for Hawthorn. This time it's Wagner Smith who goes back inside forward 50, off hands. Downing getting back at centre half back for Hawthorn to Cruz, steps through trouble. High up and under ball towards centre wing, and that's a good mark by Edwards. Waste no time, plays on. Really good smother there from Mulder. He's going to have to go back in there and provide the defensive duties again. So Vlahopoulos, his kick was intercepted. Ball up towards half forward, and Luke Budge getting back on the last line of defence, and he can clear this ball up towards centre half forward. It's a risky kick off hands. Will Kent kicked an important goal late in the second term. It was Templestowe's first goal of the game. Tom getting involved as well. Plenty of plays over this one. Umpire hovering, and he'll call for a ball up. So what's it like playing in? I'm sure you played on many of these conditions and these wet grounds and muddy grounds. What's it like getting out there with your junior footy and getting back out and playing on these muddy grounds again? It must be fun.
Look, sometimes it is a bit of fun playing in the mud, slipping and sliding in the mud. But when it's like, there was a game this year, I remember it was hailing, it was just terrible, raining, 12 degrees. Sometimes you just want to go home. And it's just like,
I think when the boys in the big league complain about there being a little bit of wind, I think they forget about the days that they spent down junior footy playing on these decks. I reckon, Kate, just quietly.
Big muddy grounds. Like I play at Banyule, and that ground's just a absolute mud heap. Yeah.
So to Cruz with a long ball up towards full forward. It's a dangerous area for the Templestowe defenders. Breen just pushed off the footy, did really well. So, again, ball in dispute, umpire calling, play on. It's right up against the boundary line at Templestowe. Looks like they're going to win the clearance, and they do indeed, up towards half-back. Was Baldock, your brother there, Caden, having the ball fisted away from him. Probably should have. He's coming a bit of stick over the side.
Chop in the arms.
I reckon that might have been a chop of the arms, just quietly.
I reckon as well.
Umpire letting that one go, so it's a stack of players waiting to get onto the ground for both teams here across the interchange gate. So this has been I've been intrigued by the ruck battle between Cheppy and Edwards. There's going to be Abbott to go up in the ruck against Cheppy. So again, ball in dispute again. Breen bursts his way through trouble, clearing kick inside forward 50 at the back of the contest, dangerous area, right up against the goalpost. Umpire, the crowd wanted a high free kick, umpire hovering and letting it go. Dangerous area, handball out from Condi. It's been really lively in the second half. Abbott just threw it on his boot. Still hovering around goal. It's a clearing kick away, though, outside offensive 50. They're going to be able to reload and go back inside forward 50, though, through Charles. And Hawthorn get a mark through Abbott. He's almost impossible to stop, isn't he, Cade?
Yeah, I know. Just some of the Templestowe boys just aren't big enough, unfortunately.
Yep.
You got a kid as big as that with hands like that, he can kick it a mile as well.
Exactly.
It does make it tough for the Templestowe defenders.
Just looks like he's just a pure full forward.
Yeah.
Big frame, big kick, good hands. So Abbott stepping out to the left a little bit here. Comes back on his line, and the kick is going to sail through. 5-5-35 to 3-3-21. Hawthorn with the first blood in the last quarter. So, 14-point margin is restored for Hawthorn. So, let's see what Templestowe can offer in response. Ball back in the middle. It'll be Cheppy, and now Abbott is, as a reward for his goal, he's been flung onto the ruck. But it's going to be Templestowe who win the clearance through Vlahopoulos. Wagner Smith drives this ball back inside forward 50, off hands. Can they get a goal, Templestowe? Good tackle by Sterry, good forward pressure to around about 20 metres out from the Templestowe goal, and we'll have it tossed up. Who are the dangerous small forwards we can look around for here for Templestowe around this stoppage?
Zach, number 17, is really quick. Gash, number 8. They all buzz around.
Yeah,
buzz around.
Rava was involved there. Just dispossessed as he won the football. Wagner Smith trying to chase this ball towards the line with Hamish Charles. Wagner Smith, one possession. Got a kick up towards the top of the goal square. It's off hands. Can they get a shot on goal? Templestowe. Snap across the body. He's going to go out of bounds on the full.
Should have held that one as well.
Tough conditions. It's just been a real slippery ball, hasn't it, today, Caden?
Don't need to pick on my brother anymore, I reckon, in the live stream. I shouldn't do that.
Having a dip at your old brother, mate.
Yeah,
Maybe he needs a grippo on his hands.
Probably.
So Breen sits under the contest. Cheppy from the back. It's helped over the boundary line, and we'll have it tossed in. So as a junior as well, like, I mean, from my perspective, sort of, I'm 28 now, I've played juniors, from like under 10s all the way through to under 19s. We always had, like, positions were so important, but what do coaches sort of tell you guys, with regards to your tactics? Is it very insightful, or what do you think is sort of the difference that you've seen between coaches from maybe in your earlier days to what they do now?
Well, the coach at Templestowe right now is actually my dad.
Oh, there you go.
So I can't strategic pick on his coaching tactics, but he coached me to an under-12 grand final premiership.
Yep.
So I guess he's looking to do the same with the brother today. So yeah.
I think too, there's always a fine line between wanting to win and actually just going out there and having fun.
Yeah.
As a young fella too, so. I think that's one of the most important things down at this level, but it does start to get competitive as you get up to 15, 16, 17, 18 years old.
Yeah, I definitely notice the difference between, I guess, this level. Like, it's mainly about just getting kids game time, having fun with your mates, and then especially once you get older, and if you get in the higher divisions as well, then it starts to get a bit more competitive and all that.
That's when you start playing for Dosh as well, which is always nice. So. We'll have a stoppage here around about half forward for Templestowe. 5-5 plays 3-3. All this brought to you by the Community Bank Doncaster East at Templestowe Village scoreboard. So Abbott getting back at defensive duties. Was he taken high? Yeah, umpire off the ball's called that. So he'll get the resulting free kick. And we're going to have a little bit of a stoppage on play here. Abbott looked like he was just grabbing at his right knee there by the looks of it. Yeah. Not great. I think he might... Yeah, we're just having a stoppage on play. He looks to be complaining about his right knee, so... Not sure if he's going to take the kick. We've still got a stoppage on play. Now he's going to take the kick. Drives this one back out towards halfback. It's off hands. It'll be about 15 players around this ball. No one really able to win clean possession. Scrubby kick forward, though, is going to work out for Temple. So they go off the deck in towards the forward pocket. Sterry was there. And he's going to see the ball over and out. So... From the throw-in, Cheppy won front spot at the ruck contest. Joel Budge was in there, burrowing underneath the contest, and that's a big tackle from Breen. And a free kick going the way of Templestowe. That was probably there. So, short ball out wide. It's off hands to Cruz, getting back there in defensive duties for Hawthorn. Just gets a long clearing ball. Outside defensive 50, Tom. Just got the handball away. Knight was in there as well. Ball works its way into the centre square and we'll have it tossed up. So 5-5-35 to 3-3-21. And even if, regardless of the result today, you'd say it has to be a big tick for your boys this season from an under-15s perspective, Caden?
Oh, definitely. Yep. Like last year, the boys went the whole season without winning a game. So, went the whole season without nearly winning a game. Yeah. So, come down to being the grand final, I think it's a great
massive improvement, yep. And now, too, you can sort of attract, younger players to the club as well. Bit more squad depth, too, which always helps regardless of whatever level you're at. So... Something our Carlton boys have struggled with, mate, with injuries. We haven't had much squad depth going on. It's been tested. It's been tested.
Yeah, but especially to win 2 finals in a row.
Yeah,
I think it's great. Especially they beat a team that haven't been in all season last week. So I think that's a great.
And Dad's been happy with the development of the team over the year.
Oh, definitely, definitely. As well as individual players.
Yep. Plus, too, I don't think you can't beat the camaraderie between. Young fellas at a football club when it's all, when it's all clicking together as well. So, Breen getting involved again, laying a tackle. Ball comes out the back of the contest, though. Hawthorn drive inside, forward 50. It's going to trickle across the face of goal and go out of bounds. So we'll have it tossed in. Deep inside, forward 50 for Hawthorn. Sting has just been taken out of this one a little bit. 10.5 minutes remaining in the last quarter. 5-5 plays 3-3. Hawthorn lead it. Abbott, the sole goal scorer in this final quarter. Kicked a thumping goal from around about 35 metres out. So, from the ruck contest, Breen is in there laying a smother. He's been one of the better players for Hawthorn today. Umpire hovering. Ball just came out as he was about to call holding the ball. Ragnar Smith there on the last line of defence as well. Tom is in there too, and we'll have it tossed up. So, Davies for Hawthorn getting involved, laying a tackle on Budge. Just got the handball away, he's paddling it out and juggling up in front of himself, and we'll have another throw in deep inside. Forward 50. So, Breen around this ball for Hawthorn. He's one of the dangerous players to look out for. Cheppy won the tap down from the back of the contest to Cruz. Just got the handball out. Luke Budge trying to barge his way through trouble. Is that holding the ball? Umpire call play on. The ball just came out to Cruz. Got the handball out. It was a high up and under one. Showing a little bit of poise and kicking around the body was Rubber. So Templestowe get the clearing kick up towards the middle. Sterry just worried out of it. Little handball back. Somerville with a kick back up towards half forward. They've been able to lock this ball inside their forward half for the last 5 minutes. Davies may have been legged. Umpire call play on. Real scrappy contest at the moment. Neither team really able to get the ball to the outside, which is probably what Templestowe want. They look dangerous on transition when they can get it.
Hawthorn's already really well set up behind the ball here as well. Got about 3 looses.
Yeah, it's
4.
It's hard to keep. It's hard to transition. They've thrown, you can see as well, they've thrown Abbott behind the ball as well to try to protect this lead. I think the hard thing to do as well in these situations is try to get handball chains going in this weather. And there's a kick inside and the mark taken around about 25 to 30 metres out from goal. So it'll be Harry Edwards. He's had a pretty good game in the ruck, Kate, and he's been dominant, I think, too. So Harry Edwards, he's shot towards goal. It's going to hit the woodwork, hit the post. So 5-6 plays 3-3 on the community-backed Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. Just got to go for it now, don't you? Yeah, it's just got to be run and gun and run and carry and try to get the ball up the other side of the field. So 7 minutes remain. It's a 15-point margin in favour of Hawthorn. And the Citz will get possession back here. Hamish Charles will wait for the ball to come back inside the field of play. So probably about 2 kicks away from goal here, Hawthorn. Charles driving ball inside, forward 50. Breen went up off his hands. This time it was Mulder trying to win possession of the ball. Abbott behind the ball now, playing the defensive duties. Comes out wide with a nice kick as well. So Chappell takes the mark across half forward. High ball inside, forward 50. At the back of the contest. Important ball to be won here. Breen is snapped towards goal, is across the face. It's all Templestowe here, and they can rebound off half back. Handball inside to Rubber. So now they can get some handball chains going here. If they can move the ball forward. Hawthorn have got all the numbers back, and they win possession back, and it's a throw, free kick, and it'll go the way of Templestowe. So
Hugh Curry getting involved in this one. See, what have you guys deemed him as sort of a small forward? Hugh Curry kicked a goal today. He's looked a bit lively up front.
Who's this?
Hugh Curry.
Hugh Curry, yeah, he came this year for the boys.
Yep. His first year at the club, is it?
First year at the club. Didn't play footy last year.
Right.
Yeah, he's been a great pickup for them.
Nice.
He's good mates with a few of the boys. Yeah, he's been one of their better players all year.
That's always the case with junior clubs. You get your mate down. That's the way AFL should be as well.
Yeah.
Get your mate down to play for the club.
Exactly.
So, again, Hawthorn getting into defensive duty and locking the ball and keeping it away from dangerous area. You can see off the ball, Abbott has been slung down. He's playing the sweeper roll down back. Joel Budge wrapped up as soon as he wins possession of the ball, and we'll have it tossed up again as time is of the essence here. Just under 5 minutes remaining in this under-15s boys grand final between Hawthorn and Templestowe. 5-6-36. Hawthorn to Templestowe 3-3-21. But as you said, Caden, even though the result looks like it's probably not going to go the way of your boys today, a successful season nonetheless, just given given the results of last year, as you said.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Joel Budge, one possession of the ball, was wrapped up immediately and has been pinged for holding the ball. Chappell takes a resulting free kick, comes inside with a kick, it's okay. Jack Graham. His ball up towards half forward. Cheppy goes up, takes the intercept mark. And he goes with a driving ball up towards centre wing. Come off a few heads there. Joel Budge getting out the back of the contest. Got the handball out, but it's just a wall of Hawthorn defenders here. Handball over the top from Downing over to Morrison. His kick inside, not the best. Wagner Smith chopped it off. Had to kick in between about 4 Hawthorn defenders there. Abbott getting back. Got the handball away. Gonzalez with a kick forward. Ball into the middle of the ground. Breen in there laying a strong tackle. Umpire call play on. So, clearing kick forward by Charles has been involved throughout this game. And now a pure 2-on-2. Tom wrapped up as soon as he won possession. And that is holding the ball. So, a free kick will be taken by Sebastian Garlick. Probably a little bit too far out to score here. So he's going to pop this one up towards the top of the goal square. And a defensive mark taken by Sam Rees. He gets his kick forward, but that's chopped off as well. It's just so hard to set up, especially in these conditions, Caden, like trying to rebound off from full back. It's just so difficult.
Yeah, it is.
So Davies, his shot towards goal is smothered. 2.5 minutes remain in this contest. Now, Budge with a clearing kick, and there's that wall that we spoke about, Caden, just setting up behind the ball. So, low darting ball inside, forward 50 is chopped off. So Mulder with the ball out wide. Off hands, Harris went up. One possession back, got the handball inside. Abbott getting back. And it's all Hawthorn back here. So, Downing just threw it on his boot, and Cheppy went up, took a great mark. Had to go back with the flight. Doesn't shirk the task, does he? It's a tough bugger.
Who backs Cheppy?
It's a very, very tough footballer. So, Rees just going to have to bite off these kicks into the middles. And now Davies bursting his way through trouble. Goes inside, forward 50, 1-on-1. Make it a 2-on-1. Hawthorn getting numbers to the contest. Chappell in there. As time wears away on this game, a minute to go. Hawthorn are going to collect the premiership in this under-15s grade battle against Templestowe. And that just about does it. De Cruz finishing the business. He's been toiling away all day, the young man, and he puts a cherry on top of what has been a very, very sweet day for Hawthorn. 6-6-42 to 3-3-21. Kate and your boys, they've defended resolutely all day, but it's hard to stop.
Yeah,
stop an onslaught of inside 50s, isn't
exactly. Onslaught in 550s, big bodies as well. It's just, unfortunately, some of the Templestowe boys just a bit skinny and can't go with Hawthorn Citz.
Yeah, and I think,
today.
as we were saying, like in these conditions, it's hard to get your run and carry game going, which is what your boys have shown. They try to get those handball chains going, which is absolutely no knock.
Yeah, exactly.
They've taken the game on from the get-go, and that's what you've got to do. But as time ticks away to Cruz, just had a fresh airy at it. And the umpire will call for a ball up as 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There is the siren. And Hawthorn are the under-15 Grade 3 premiers for 2022. They've defeated Templestowe 6-6-42 to 3-3-21 on the Community Bank Doncaster East and Templestowe Village scoreboard. Goal of the day. This is a tough one. I'm probably going to have to give it to. I'm actually going to give it to Joel Budge. He kicked an absolute ripper in the third term around the body to. It was a cracking goal towards the Plenty Road end of the ground. That was to keep Templestowe in it, but at the end of the day, it was to little avail, unfortunately. Hawthorn getting the job done by 21 points in the end. Goal scorers will quickly go through them. Will Boston with 2, Abbott with 1, Davies with 1, and De Cruz with a final goal at the end. And for your boys, Caden, the goal scorers, Will Kent, Hugh Curry, and Joel Budge. He kicked 37 goals for the year, did Joel Budge. He's the leading goal scorer of the league, and he could be a player to watch going forward, I think, potentially into the AFL.
Probably. Playing in the midfield, kicking 37 goals in the season.
I think that's a big feather in his cap. So,
exactly.
What's on for you? You're still you going around next year, or you're going to be involved with the club with Templestowe?
Well, my brother and parents will be involved in the club, so I guess I'll be dragged down to the brothers' games. Playing 19s next year, I'll be able to go to the Sunday games now.
Good stuff.
So hopefully the boys can bounce back and hopefully win it next year.
Beautiful, and hopefully the Blue Baggers can do something for us next year as well in finals. Fingers crossed. Pleasure doing it with you, mate. It was Hawthorn victorious in the end, 6-6-42 to Templestowe, 3-3-21. The Citz are the premiers for the under-15s Grade 3 boys.
Templestowe and Hawthorn Citz over here, please, players and coaches. Thanks, guys. Templestowe, when you're ready, come over here, please. Hawthorn Citz, jump inside the square. Hawthorn Citz, down this side, please. Templestowe on the other side. Ben and Paul, up the front. once again. Big round of applause for the umpires. Great job out there. And I'll pass over to Will, the umpire, say a few words.
So we'll hand out the umpires medals first, get the boring part out of the way. So we've got Oscar, Chris, Harvey, Angus, Sean, so best final ground unanimously decided by the umpiring group. Kevin's team in the game all day, very clear from the first quarter who it was going to be. So congratulations to number 18, Joel Budge from Templestowe.
Well done. I'll call up Templestowe's coach, Trent. Say a few words.
Thank you. Firstly, thank you to Great St Damien for hosting the day. Also, thank you to all the umpires for their efforts. Fantastic umpires, a tough, close game. To Hawthorn, congratulations on a supreme year, boys. Been dominant all season, and great games from the two clubs. You showed us again today how you play as a team. You're obviously well coached. You stick to a plan. You play really well. So congratulations. All the best for next season. Who knows what will happen, but congratulations on a really fantastic season. Congratulations, guys. So Templestowe, tremendous effort, boys. Fought it out all day and had a tough old season. Bounced around with 15 players, 16 players most of the year. But to their credit, turned up every week, the boys, and improved week on week, and they got today to today's game. Tremendous effort, and I'm really, really proud of you. Be proud of your efforts, and look forward to next season, boys. Walk off the smile. Cheers. Okay, come your medals, boys. I'll call you up. So we've got Squeaker, Colin Sterry. We've got General, Josh Mulder. Damon Knight. Yash. Come on, Yash. Harry Jenkins. Bomber, Archer Condi. Come on. Sally Albanese. Zach Rubber. Budge, Joel Budge, Jr. Razor. Big Max, Mr. Chippy. Michael, coming up. Sammy Rees. Charlie Harris. Hugh Curry. Luke Budge. Josh Morrison. Will Kent. Moose. And then Moose. Dion. Last but not least, Wags. Let's call Joel, captain up, say a few words. Great assistant today, and all season, great help. But assistant coach, George. And also, sort of forgot heroes do all the hard work behind the scenes. Call up Stacey Budge, our team manager. Well, this one goes to Trent. Week in, week out, always our trainings. So sorry I couldn't get it done.
to congratulate Hawthorn on a win. Well deserved. You've been, Trent said, dominant all season. We knew we'd have a battle when we came in today, and unluckily we didn't come short. So our boys, tough luck. Had a good season, but look, use this as motivation for the next.
Well said. And keep your applause going. We've got Jess from the YJFL here as well, overseeing the proceedings and giving us a hand. So thank you, Jess, for all the work that you do, not just today, but throughout the whole season. Okay, next up, I'd like to call up Ben from Hawthorn Citz.
Firstly, I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers here today. And the mums, of course, couldn't do it without you. We start every speech before a training session or a game with respect. We respect the game, our teammates, the opposition and the umpires. 3 cheers for the umpires. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Can't do it without them. I thought you umpired the game really well today. To Trent and Templestowe, we watched the preliminary final when you played Preston last week, and me personally would have preferred to play Preston. We've played you 3 times this year and you've given us trouble every single time, so you're well coached. Well done, Trent. You're well captained by Joel and your brother, and well team managed by your mother. But seriously, you're a good football team. All right, we knew that this was going to be a close, tight contest. Your pressure is second to none. All right, we've had a lot of big wins this year, but this, when we play against you, we know what we're getting. So I want to congratulate you on getting to the grand final and performing the way that you did. It was a great effort. Well done. To every parent that's volunteered throughout the season, whether it's just to goal umpire, or to run, or to time keep, or whatever it may be, we couldn't do it without you. So for the parents of both Templestowe and the Hawthorn Citz, thanks to all those that have volunteered throughout the season. Put your hands together for the volunteers. Special shout out to the Citz coaching fraternity. Chris Chappell, assistant coach. Scotty Charles, assistant coach, who's our runner. Rory Somerville, who started the season as a player, but put the boots to the side because he wanted to concentrate on his coaching career. You've been fantastic, Rory, so congratulations on helping out this year. And I think we all know that team managers are the unsung hero, and you'll get your deserves later on, Paul. But Paul Edwards is, I'm voting for Team Manager of the Year, Paul Edwards. All the parents know what he does. And boys, when we came together on February 25, that was a Friday night, it was a summer, it was a hot night. We had no idea what the year was going to look like. They put us down in Division 4 because we lost a couple of players. But boys, the way you've come together, the way that you've attacked every single game, there are friendships that you've developed throughout the season. I ask you to look each other in the eye and not leave anything out there, and forever you're going to be in each other's hearts. You're in my heart, you're in our coaches' hearts. What you've been able to achieve this year is next to phenomenal. I'm so proud of you all. And on behalf of all the parents of the Hawthorn Citz family, well done, congratulations, you deserve it. Number 1, James Breen. Give me. Number 2, Freddie Callum. Number 4, Charlie Chappell. Number 5, Hamish Charles. Number 6, Jack Downing. Number 7, Jack Graham. Number 8, Seb Garlick. Number 11, Sonny Gonzalez. Number 13, Cooper Caines. Number 15, Zach Garrity. Number 16, Daniel Davies. Number 17, Connor Scanlon. Number 18, Billy Boston. Number 19, Matthias Chatterton. Number 20, Noah De Cruz. Number 25, Angus Hope. Number 26, Alec McEwen. Number 28, Mackay Morrison. Number 31, Rory Smythe. Number 34, AD. Yes, AD. Congratulations. Yeah, well done. Number 36, Charlie Abbott. Number 37, Blake Smulders. Number 40, Henry Somerville. And a captain, number 10, Harry Edwards.
Coming into the game, like, Templestowe, always going to be a hard position, like the midfield, the way you boys attack the ball, just like, we were pretty nervous going into that fourth quarter. We thought you were going to run all over us, but luckily we got the job done, boys. But I reckon if we had another chance, I wouldn't put all my money on the Citz. So cheers, boys. And so to Chappie, all the hard work you've done the whole season, really appreciate it, mate. Rocking up to every training. To Scotty, a hard-working runner. Comes out week in, week out. Rory, sorry you can be here with us, mate, but I really appreciate it. Dad, thanks so much for all the work you do behind the scenes. We all really appreciate it. And to Ben, I don't know where we would be without you. All the work you put in outside of training, outside of matches, just to get the team right, making sure everyone's involved, and just your sheer knowledge of the game. We really appreciate you, Ben.
Well said. And again, congratulations to everybody. It's a great day. Only two more things to do. Ben, match footy. It's yours. Last but not least, that belongs to you guys. Well done, guys. Hope you had a great day.